Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel today. This is Nikira, your girl. Yes, I have something very special and very different to share with you today. Yes, do you want to learn how to bake a bread, your own homemade bread? I am here to assist you with that today, alright? So, I will be sharing with you a few interesting ingredients that I have fallen in love with so much. I have a friend her name is Natasha Herman. She works in the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, and yeah, so she is so amazing. She has been really teaching me a lot of ways and methods of really cooking and preparing some quick meals, and one of them is really how to bake your own homemade bread. She's not yet had started her own channel. I'm really prompting her and reassuring her that she needs to start her own channel to educate us all, and I'm sure you will really enjoy her. So very soon, look out for her. So as soon as she started, I will actually be linking her to my link so you guys can check her out. All right. So first of all, I am going to be starting with whole wheat flour. Okay, so this is 100%. So I'll be starting out with some whole wheat flour, and it's 100% whole wheat, and you can pick this up from your local supermarket. Well, I've just picked mine up from Tesco, guys. So I'm just going to be going in. I'm not going to be measuring anything, guys. I'm just going to estimate probably half of this flour. The whole wheat, you don't want it too heavy, too thick and too brown, so you just want to put another half of the strong white flour. Based on what I've got here, it looks a little bit small. The quantity for me, because I need a lot of bread, okay? So this looks too much, a little bit too small. So I'm gonna be going in with some more strong flour. And I'm just gonna add a little tip more of the flour inside there. Again, you probably just estimate how much you want. Just from here to here, you can just add a bit more. Alright, so that should be enough flour for me, guys. Alright, should be enough. Right, so the next thing I want to be doing is add my yeast. So normally for this quantity of flour that I've got here, the whole content that is there, I really need 3 sachets of yeast. So this is my first one going in. I've got the rest of the Allison pack somewhere else, but I'm just gonna use what my eyes can see at the moment. So 2 more, guys. All right, it's the same yeast. All right, doesn't matter, it's the same yeast inside the same pack, in different packings, but it's the same, no difference, totally looks the same. All right, so you put your yeast in, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So three sachets. All right, look at that. Still they both look the same, because I went for the Allison pack as well as this one, and I'm saying it's still the same. All right, so there's no difference. Go out there, pop in a supermarket and look for yeast. The Allison one is more expensive. This one is from Tesco, this one is from Aldi, so it was a little bit cheaper than this, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna do the job very perfect. Right. For my coconut bread today, this is what I have. I have these coconut here. This is the last one, and I tend to just break it, grater it, put it in the blender. Actually, we don't grate things these days, in the blender, and this is what the outcome is. I have had it in the freezer for a while, and I've defrosted yesterday because I plan to do my baking today. But I'm gonna be adding the coconut into the blender very soon. We're not quite ready, so we're just gonna put this aside for now. Okay, if we go in with I'll be adding some cinnamon. All right, guys, it just make your bread so delicious, and we know the benefits of cinnamon. Cinnamon is very good for your insulin production. It's, if you're diabetic, this stuff is very good. It's lower your glucose, your blood glucose level if you're diabetes. Yes, and it just helps to regulate your digestion process at a quicker space. All right, so, and again, I'm gonna go in with a nutmeg, which is, nutmeg is very good for, again, our bloated stomach. If you felt a bit of indigestion pain and all of that, nutmeg is quite good for the tummy. Most likely works like the cinnamon. To prevent you from heart disease and so on and so forth. So you can research it. All right, so I'm just going to be blending. So this is flaxseed. I'm gonna add some flaxseed to my bread as well, guys. So the flaxseed is very high in omega-3. It's very good for your bowels. It's very good to loosen up our bowels, to make us have a free bowel, preventing constipation. I'm gonna be going in with a grateful amount, to be honest. Yeah. And naturally, over Peter, I felt like I'm actually been going to the toilet more. You know, it's really good, guys. It's really good to cleanse our intestine. Really good cleanser. Next thing is, so that's my little, I'm gonna use the small blender because it's only seeds I'm blending up for today. You're going to go in with a handful of cardamom seed, not too much because you don't want it to be too overpowering. My blender is right here, ready to go. Here. Alright, so I've added some water to the flax seed as well as the cardamom seed. Adding the coconut. I'm just adding, after I blend the seed, I'm just adding the coconut in there, and I just want it to be just for a few minutes, just to mix it. And just adding some cold water to it, a glass of cold water. Right, so the next vital thing is that I want to add to my bread is a bit of meringa, guys. Meringa, and we know that meringa is very, very healthy for us. Okay, it's got iron, it's got calcium, it's got some protein, it got vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K, and also fiber. In here, guys. It also got some zinc. I bought this from Tesco. You've got Holland & Barrett, you can pick it from there as well as the Tesco section. We've got some magnesium, which is 49.5 milligram. all right, and the iron, they have got 4.5 milligrams of iron in here, guys. All right, so meringue is very known to be very helpful for muscles aches and pain, people with arthritis issues, you know, and so forth. So yeah, so I do recommend us to try out the meringue in your homemade bread when you're making your bread. All right, yes, you can use meringue in your bread. All right. I've heard a lot of testimony out there that meringue actually helps people with muscle aches and pain, and when you're having tingling in your feet and fingers and all of that. So yes, I'm yet to try it out, because to be honest with you, I'm starting to feel pain in my joints. Right, so again, you want to be adding some manuka honey. All right, so instead of adding sugar, you can add some manuka honey. But if you don't have any honey at all, you can go in with your brown sugar, guys. All right, brown sugar, cane sugar. Okay, so I'm just gonna be adding that now to my blended mixture right here. Right. It's sort of thicken up, so I'm gonna just sort of scoop it out. Alright, so I'm just adding my honey. Alright, so while I'm doing that, the key element of well, that's how it looks when everything has been blended. The coconut, we've got the flaxseed, I've got the, yes, it's just really the coconut and the flaxseed inside of here, and the cardamom seed, and I've just added some honey. Yes guys, so for the bread to rise, it's the yeast that is gonna start to activate. So you need the water, you need warm water. So on this mixture that I've just had, the flaxseed and the coconut and everything, I'm gonna be adding some warm water. Not hot boiling water. If it's hot and it's hot boiling, then it needs to be cooled down, or add some cold water to it. All right, so you got it warm, not sort of lukewarm, not too hot. You don't want to be cooking the flour. All right, and I've done that in the past, and my bread was very hard and tough. Okay, so you just need lukewarm water. Okay, something that a baby can put their foot in. Okay. So this is actually, I put it on for quite a while now, and I've stopped it. So if it still feels hot, then I'm gonna be adding some cold water. So I'm mixing it around. So this is gonna be my mixture to knead my flour with. I'm just gonna be testing this on the back of my hands. There's something that I have not yet put in, guys. Do you know? Something is needed in your cooking. Okay, this is actually feeling cold. This is feeling a bit cold for me. I'm not feeling nothing whatsoever. So I will need to warm my water up, because it's feel there. So this is my warm water. So add it to it. So we just got to work on your ingredients because that's what's going to make it really nice. Yeah, this feels much better. Actually was a teaspoon of salt. Alright, so teaspoon of salt. I'll be just adding inside my flour. Actually, so because it's a lot of flour, I'm going in with 1.5 teaspoon. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You really want the outcome of it to be amazing. Right. The other thing that I will be adding is some extra virgin olive oil, guys. You can pick up extra virgin olive oil from your local supermarkets or wherever you can put your hands on extra virgin olive oil. Alright, so here we go, and I'm just going to go in, mix it around so all the yeast is mixed in the flour, and the cinnamon, the nutmeg and the meringa has been mixed equally. Guys, I've got a little backup here, and this is the desiccated coconut, guys. And because I felt like the one that I've blended may be a bit too smooth and I might not have that nice crunchy taste feeling, you know, of it. So I felt, because it's a lot of bread today, I'm going to be adding some desiccated coconut. Yeah, desiccated coconut. So you can do that. If you felt your gut feeling telling you you need more, just go ahead. Just do it. And I'm actually gonna use all of it because I want my bread to be delicious, very delicious. I ate my bread. When I bake bread at home, I ate bread like nobody business, guys. Yes. Alright, so I've mixed the olive oil in the entire bowl. And then I'm gonna add this. Just want to make sure it's still warm. And to hold back some a bit so it doesn't, it's not too much. Gently doughing the flour together. It's gentle hands. Yeah. All right, so I think I'm finished. So I'm gonna be doing the roll. I like to roll it. I don't like to leave it and then it rise, like this. I like to put it in the containers and leave it for at least 2 hours to rise, and then I transfer it into my oven. So I'm going to be doing that now, okay? So now I've reached the stage where I'm going to just be adding a sheet of grease paper. It's just easier than cutting bread, you know, if you want something to eat with just hot cup of tea, hot glass of milk, or your herbal tea. You just pick up a roll and it's good to go. That's it. And it's so moist as well, because the olive oil makes it very moist and shiny. Can you see how shiny that gloves is? Yeah. So you want to be using the palm of the hand here to smooth the dough, to smooth it, okay? Just, if you're new to doing this, just keep practice and you'll get it. And you can just do it your own way, really, as long as you get a nice shape. You just want to achieve a nice shape, okay? And it's smooth as well, and so when it's finished baking, the surface of your bread looks smooth. So as long as you achieve that, you're good to go. Yeah. Okay guys, so this is my dough. I've finished knead everything and I'm just gonna leave it to rise now. And I don't need to wait for 2 hours. It's now an hour and 25 minutes, guys. 1 hour 25 minutes, and everything looks amazing. And just want to put the timer. I'm gonna put it on about 160, between 150 and 160, yeah. And then I need to make sure that the fan is on, and that's it. Okay. And then I have to come back and keep checking it, because the top ones may burn as well as the bottom ones, because the heat is coming from those areas, but the middle should be alright. So I got to switch them around ever so often. So that's what you do. Keep an eye on it and just switch it around. Hi guys, right, so everything is finished now and my coconut bread loaf is right here, size all finished. I think that was just at the back. It's too much heat going on, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, so if we just my daughter is here and my son, so if we just take one for testing. So, you know, have a try.
It's nice. It has a coconut taste, and I think it's a winner. A real good winner. Too much. Bye. Yeah. Bye.
It's amazing. This is really, as you can see, it's very nice and moist, very crusty. I can taste the coconut. The flavour of the nutmeg and the cinnamon. It's coming out. Yes guys, so do try this out. See you soon. Don't forget to share with your friends. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe guys. Alright? Subscribe. I need your support. Thank you. Bye. Shalom. Shalom.